Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I wanted to give a little bit about myself. I am a wife. I am a mom to 2 kids. We are a dual income family. We get paid bi-weekly. I get paid 1 week and my husband gets paid the other week. And we have a house. We have 1 car and we're gonna get another car that my mom is lending us. So that's new with us. So we're gonna have 2 cars soon. And in today's video, we're gonna go over paycheck number 3, which is my paycheck. And we're gonna budget on what goes where. Here is what we've paid so far or put aside. Our light bill, Edison, Spectrum, which is our cable and internet, our T-Mobile bill, our loan, our City credit card, and our Chase credit card. We had already put money for the monthly payments. I did add these 3 categories, which is, I decided to put Christmas, extra, which is anything from eating out, getting something from the dollar store or anything we like, and then car maintenance, since the car that we're currently getting from my mom is an old van and it might need some tender loving care. So we're gonna make this put money aside for this just in case it needs a little more oil changes or anything along that. Plus we do have our other car, so it's perfect. So let's go ahead and see how much we got paid. So for July, paycheck number 3, I got paid for 2 weeks. I got paid $1,460. So we're gonna budget that today. So for the mortgage, I'm not gonna put money aside for the mortgage. That would be my husband's next paycheck. We are gonna put money aside for the gas bill. And before that, I always forget, I need to set money aside for food and for gas. For food, on my paychecks, I decided to save $200 instead of the $150 that I normally save. And then gas, it will be $100 still. So for food, it is $200, and gas, this is gas for the car, by the way, because I know I mentioned the gas bill. This is gas for our vehicles. I set aside 100. This is per week, 100 per week. And yes, we do use it all, sadly. So let's see. We have 1,460 minus 200 and then minus 100. That leaves us with 1,160 left. And as mentioned, I did want to pay our gas bill. I did get an email from my gas company saying that I still had some credit, and what was left over was $7. So I'm gonna pay, it was about $6 and something cents, but I'm gonna round up and pay $7 into it. So for gas, I should put gas bill so I won't get confused. It's $7. So let me mark an X for the gas bill because we're paying it for the month. Minus 7 is 1,153. Next, what we'll be paying is Apple. And for Apple, that includes Apple storage for me and my husband and Apple Music. So in total, we pay $23. So I'm gonna put minus 23, which is 1,130, and I'm marking X because we paid it for the month. Next is our water bill. We have water, which normally it's about 130. So I'm hoping it stays like that. So minus 130 equals 1,000. gonna cross that out. And I do pay my water bill monthly. I know some people pay it every 2 months, but for us it is monthly. Next, I'm gonna pay our car insurance. So since on my previous videos, I did sell our other car, which was an SUV, a 2015 Ford SUV, and we sold it because it was just giving us too many issues. We did buy it used. We bought it used about 2 or 3 years ago, I forgot, in 2022. And it was just giving us too many issues that every year we kept putting money to the mechanic to fix it, and it was just something every time coming up. So we just decided to sell it because something else was wrong with it. And we just decided to sell it. But we need another car, and thankfully my mom has an extra car because she currently has 2 cars, which is the one she currently drives, and then the van, which is the one she's giving us or lending us, because we're going to use it for hopefully a year just to save us money. We can focus on paying off debt, and then we'll get into another car loan, but that's a later issue. So we're going to be using her van for the meantime, and we're going to use that. And I did add monthly payments to give to her, which is $70. That is going to be under my husband's paycheck next week that I'm going to put aside for her. So it's basically paying her insurance, because since it's still going to be under her, I wanted to give this to her to pay for her insurance, and a little thank you as well. But for our insurance, since we took off that extra car, which was the SUV, we're only paying for 1 vehicle. It did go down. It was about 101 with something cents, but since I round up it, we're gonna put aside 102, which is awesome. It's saving us $20. So minus 102 equals 898. And then I'm also setting aside money to pay for the student loan. So student loan is 107, which leaves us with 791. Let me cross this out. So for the dance and money that I'm going to pay my mom, I'm going to save these 2 as well as the mortgage for my husband's paycheck. And then I did want to put money aside for more money aside for our car maintenance. So I'm just going to put car maintenance. I did want to save $40 just in case we might need an oil change in the future. I'm going to put an X, because letting myself know that I put money. And for this, I do plan to take this money out and put it in my little binder, which I have here. I've had for so long. This is my binder. This is where I plan to put the money. Currently has nothing because I used some of the money already. We have Christmas, car maintenance, and I put miscellaneous. I just put misc for now. I'm gonna leave it like that because it's for random things. And I'm gonna be putting it in here. I've had this for such a long time as I try to do cash stuffing, but it's very hard because, you know, when you're trying to pay off things or things come up, I just kept taking from it. But I'm gonna try to do it again. So I'm gonna put money in here. I just haven't gone to the bank, but I am gonna put money in there. So by next week, I should have $40 there. If I don't use it on the card, because we're gonna go pick it up soon. So minus 40 equals 750. I did want to put extra money aside for us just in case of anything, such as we go out to eat, or like again mentioned that we want something from the store, or my kids want something and I don't want to tell them no, so I want to have this money for that. I did want to put $200 aside just for that, just for the week. And whatever doesn't get used, of course, I'm gonna put it away. So far, every time I save money, it does not, nothing is saved. I use it all. So that's why this is such a high number instead of going towards debt. And this prevents us also from using our credit cards. So it has been a big help. So I'm gonna put an X here because we put money, although I'm gonna do this every paycheck. Hopefully next paycheck I can also put money aside for Christmas, since I am starting this late. I have not saved anything for Christmas, but that's okay. So we have $551 left, and what I'm gonna do is put more money into Chase. So with the $551 that we have left, I am gonna put to Chase. So 551. So that much is going to Chase, which is awesome. That's a lot. It's more than I can ask for. So I'm thankful that I can put that much and also have this much for us to spend on anything that we like. But we're almost done with paying off, or not paying off, we're almost done with paying all the bills for the month of July. We just need dance class, which is for my daughter. She wanted to start dance in August, so I'm saving it for next paycheck. And then of course, as mentioned before, this is for my mom, $70 I'm going to give her every month. And then the rest of the mortgage is going to come from my husband's paycheck, and then we'll be done with those. And so let me just do the math real quick. So minus 551 goes 0. So good. So that would be the end of today's video. So this is my paycheck number 3, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and let's see how much more we can put into debt every month. So far we've put a good amount, which I'm thankful for, and by the end of July I will give an update on what has been paid and how the new balance. I have it here. This was for June. This is the beginning balance of July. So I'm excited. Hopefully this one goes, hopefully Chase is done soon. I'm hoping by September, hopefully, if all goes good. And thank you again for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and bye.